Picture this. You are finally relaxing on the couch after a long day. Your cat casually jumps up, purring softly, but instead of settling into your lap for a cozy nap, they walk right up and intensely sniff your most intimate area. You probably freeze, quickly push them away, and look around to make sure nobody saw that. It is easily one of the most embarrassing things a cat owner has to deal with. Most of us immediately assume our cat is just being weird, invasive, or completely lacking in personal boundaries. But what if I told you that your cat isn't being inappropriate at all? In fact, in that exact awkward moment, they aren't even smelling you in the way humans understand it. Behind this uncomfortable habit is a hidden, complex chemical language. And if you constantly push them away in panic when they do this, you might be unknowingly rejecting a profound sign of trust and a crucial check on your actual well-being. We've all been there. That split second of pure social panic when your cat decides to investigate your lap a little too closely. It feels like a total violation of your personal space, doesn't it? As humans, we prioritize visual cues and spoken words to communicate. So when our feline friends use their noses to scan our most private areas, it's easy to feel embarrassed, frustrated, or even a little grossed out. However, in the feline world, there is no such thing as too personal. Your cat isn't trying to be rude or inappropriate. They are actually acting on a series of deep-seated biological instincts that help them navigate their world and understand their favorite human. Today, we are going to break down 7 fascinating reasons why your cat does this and what they are actually learning about you in the process. Drawing from feline behavioral research and the unique biology of their sensory organs, we'll explore the hidden psychology behind this awkward habit so you can finally stop feeling weird and start understanding your cat's secret language. Let's dive into the very first reason, which involves a secret sixth sense your cat has that you probably never even knew existed. 1. The Jacobson's organ. Your cat's secret sixth sense. Have you ever noticed your cat sniffing something, perhaps your lap, and then stopping with their mouth slightly hanging open, looking like they've just seen a ghost? This blank stare often makes owners laugh or feel even more self-conscious. You might think your cat is disgusted or just plain weird. In reality, they are using a specialized sensory tool called the vomeronasal organ or the Jacobson's organ. Located in the roof of the mouth, this organ allows cats to taste-smell the air. A study published in Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery explains that the Fleeman response, the open mouth look, helps move pheromones and chemical signals into this organ for deep analysis. When your cat sniffs your intimate area, they aren't looking for a smell in the way we think of perfume or sweat. They are gathering complex biological data. They are reading your unique chemical signature, information about your health, your identity, and even your recent activities. The advice: next time your cat makes that funny face, don't feel insulted. They aren't judging you. They are simply performing a high-tech biological scan. Give them a few seconds to finish their data processing before moving away. 2. Identifying the stranger danger on you. Think about the last time you came home after a long day of running errands, visiting a friend who has a dog, or even just sitting on a public bench. Your cat likely greeted you with an intense investigation of your lower body. You might think they are just being clingy or nosy, but they are actually acting as a security guard for their territory. Human intimate areas are high-traffic zones for apocrine glands. These glands produce sweat that carries concentrated scents, and they are particularly good at trapping external smells from the environment. According to research on animal scent marking, cats are highly sensitive to foreign scents brought into the home. If you've touched another animal or even sat where another animal was, those molecules often cling to your clothing in that specific area. Your cat is sniffing to see where you've been and who you've been with. They are essentially checking your passport to see if you've brought any invisible intruders into their safe space. The advice: if your cat seems obsessed with sniffing you after you've been out, they might be feeling a bit insecure. Instead of pushing them away immediately, let them realize it's still you under those layers of outside smells. A gentle scratch behind the ears can reassure them that they are still your number one. If this is helping you understand the strange side of your cat a little better, take a second to like this video and subscribe to our community. Understanding these behaviors is the first step to a truly deep bond. And make sure to stay until the final point, because we'll discuss how this awkward habit might actually be your cat's way of saving your life, a sign that many owners accidentally ignore until it's too late. 3. Reading your internal weather report on hormones. Have you ever noticed that your cat becomes more persistent with this sniffing behavior when you are feeling particularly stressed, emotional, or, for women, during certain times of the month? It can feel intrusive, but it's actually a sign of how deeply tuned in your cat is to your internal biology. Because of their incredible sense of smell, which is roughly 14 times stronger than a human's, cats can detect the subtle shift in hormones like cortisol, the stress hormone, or adrenaline. When your internal chemistry changes, your scent changes too. To a cat, you are a walking chemical weather report. Behavioral researchers have observed that cats often use scent to gauge the stability of their environment. If you are stressed, your scent profile shifts. Your cat sniffs you to understand why you seem different today. They aren't being rude. They are trying to figure out your mood so they can decide how to interact with you. The advice: pay attention to when your cat does this. If they are sniffing more than usual, ask yourself, am I feeling stressed right now? Your cat might be the first one to notice your anxiety. Use it as a cue to take a deep breath and relax. Your cat is just checking in on your well-being. 4. The universal feline hello. In the human world, we shake hands or wave. In the cat world, social etiquette is a bit more aromatic. When two cats meet, what is the first thing they do? They go straight for the tail area. To us, it looks gross. To them, it's the height of politeness. This area contains the most concentrated identity markers. It tells a cat the other cat's gender, health status, and even what they ate recently. When your cat approaches your lap or intimate area to sniff, they are essentially treating you like an honorary cat. They are performing a standard social greeting. By choosing this area, they are acknowledging you as a member of their social group. It's a sign that they view you as a peer, not just a food provider. They are seeking a familiar connection point that makes sense in their biological language. The advice: you don't have to let them continue if it makes you uncomfortable, but try to redirect them gently. Instead of a sharp no, guide their head toward your hand. This allows them to finish their greeting on your terms without feeling rejected by their big cat friend. 5. Tracking your diet and medication. It might sound strange, but your cat knows more about your diet than your doctor does. If you've recently started a new medication, changed your vitamins, or even just ate a very garlic-heavy meal, your cat will likely be the first to notice. As the body processes chemicals in food, byproducts are released through sweat and skin oils. These changes are most detectable in areas with high concentrations of sweat glands. Researchers in feline olfaction have noted that cats are highly reactive to changes in their owner's base scent. They might sniff you intensely simply because you smell different today. They are curious about the change and are trying to understand what it means for you. It's a form of environmental monitoring. Anything new in the den, your home, must be investigated, including the new chemical signals coming off of you. The advice: if you've recently changed your lifestyle or started a new prescription, don't be surprised if your cat becomes a temporary private investigator. They are just updating their internal database of what you smells like. 6. The early warning system, detecting health issues. This is where the behavior shifts from quirky to potentially life-saving. There are countless documented cases of cats and dogs obsessively sniffing a specific part of their owner's body, only for that owner to later discover a medical issue, such as an infection or even a tumor, in that exact spot. Disease changes the way our cells function, and those changes produce volatile organic compounds, VOCs. While humans can't smell these subtle shifts, a cat's Jacobson organ can pick up on the scent of illness. If your cat suddenly starts sniffing one specific area of your body with an intensity you've never seen before, and they keep doing it for days on end, they might be trying to tell you something. Feline behaviorists suggest that cats aren't necessarily trying to help in a human sense, but they are reacting to a wrong or broken scent profile. To them, that spot smells like it shouldn't, and they are investigating the anomaly. The advice: never ignore a sudden obsessive change in your cat's sniffing habits. If they are focused on one specific area and won't leave it alone, it might be worth a routine checkup with your doctor. Your cat's nose is a powerful diagnostic tool that has evolved over millions of years. 7. The ultimate sign of trust and safety. We've reached the most important reason, and it's the most emotional one. For a cat, the act of sniffing is a moment of extreme vulnerability. When they put their face close to you to investigate, they are putting themselves in a position where they could easily be grabbed or hurt. If your cat feels comfortable enough to walk up and sniff your most private areas, it means they have 100% trust in you. In the wild, animals only allow this kind of proximity with members of their own primal circle, their family or their colony. By allowing themselves to be this close to you, they are saying that you are a safe harbor. Often, this sniffing is followed by a head bunt, aloe rubbing. This is the payoff. They sniff to confirm you are you, and then they rub their face on you to claim you back, mixing their scent with yours. This creates a communal scent, which is the foundation of feline friendship. The advice: when your cat finishes their investigation and looks up at you or rubs against you, acknowledge that bond. This is the peak of feline affection. They aren't being dirty. They are making sure that you and they belong to the same family. It's a silent vow of loyalty that only a cat owner can truly understand. The next time your cat catches you off guard with an unwanted sniff, remember they aren't being rude. They are simply operating on a sophisticated level of communication that we are only beginning to understand. From using their Jacobson's organ to decode your internal health to offering a feline hello as a sign of deep trust, your cat is constantly reading the chemical story of your life. Understanding this behavior isn't just about science. It's about respecting the unique, nonverbal way your feline friend chooses to bond with you. Does knowing the truth behind this awkward habit change how you'll react the next time it happens? I'd love to hear your funniest standstill stories in the comments below. If you found this insight helpful, hit subscribe to join our community of cat lovers. And if you want to discover the everyday habits that might secretly be making your cat lose trust in you, watch the next video, because some of them are things you do every day without even realizing it.